Hey boys, daily check with Johnvee. It's been quite a while since I did one of these, so it was time. But not a whole lot new. There's a bit new now, but that's why I haven't been doing these is because not a whole lot new stuff going on in my life as usual. Give me a second. I need my inhaler. But I had to stop Finn because it is working for making the hair grow back thicker, but having problems with not being able to orgasm, kind of defeats the purpose of having a full head of hair, right? There's no point in being more attractive, scoring women, and not being able to perform, right? So I might as well just go off it and try to salvage what I can of the hair, and at least then I have fully functional male parts, right? Even if I don't have a full head of hair, but we'll see. There might be other means of saving my hair, but nothing realistic. Like hair transplant's not going to happen because that's too expensive. I can't afford even a few $1,000s for something like that. I just can't. I know, like, I'm getting back a substantial amount of money soon, but around here, I don't think there's anywhere I could do a hair transplant. I know I've had some of you boyos recommend I fly to some third world country to have it done. Well, I don't want to fly anyway, so it's not going to happen. I'm hoping that there's no long-lasting effects from the finasteride. I know some of you did warn me about the potential side effects, but I like going by numbers and data, and if it's rare that that happens, I'm going to take a risk. I just happen to be one of the unfortunate ones that had the negative side effects, right? Shit happens, right? Shit happens. Every medication, there's potential side effects. I take so many meds now, and all of them are fine. I don't have any severe side effects from them, just the finasteride, right? And it's not life threatening. It's just, you know, it's just not going to work. I have to go off of it. Now I'm wishing I had never started it because I'm out like $300 for the treatment for almost 6 months, right? And $300 to me is quite a bit of money, and I can't afford to just waste money or spend needlessly, right? But that's covering the finasteride. The weight loss, I lost 35 pounds initially, which is really good. 35 pounds in like 3 months. And over the next couple of months, I gained 10 pounds back. So I'm at a net loss of 25 pounds, which is good. And here soon, I'm going to buckle down and start dieting hard again because my body is primed for the weight loss again because I gained some weight back, right? And I have a feeling I could drop another 25 to 30 pounds in a few months, relatively easily as long as I track calories. So, and but my dream of being really lean and muscular by summer probably won't happen. The following summer is more realistic, like a 2 year period rather than a 1 year period, right? But everybody knows, like, weight loss, it's potentially better to have slow weight loss and rapid weight loss because slow weight loss is easier to sustain, right? And I knew that losing 35 pounds in 3 months was not sustainable, and I knew that I would just rebound and gain some of it back. But I'm happy it was only 10 pounds and not like 20 pounds. So, it's fine. But I'm gonna start, you know, getting back on track soon. Because not yet. Because once I decide to get back on track, I have to commit for a period of time. I'm not gonna half-ass it for a year. I'd rather commit to it for a couple months than half-ass it for a year and only lose a few pounds, right? That's just the way I am. I don't like half-assing things. If I half-ass things, I understand that I get half-ass results. So it's all or nothing with me. I have an all or nothing mindset. It's all in or don't even do it at all. But that's the weight loss covered. Now, the strength training, I did do a few sessions there last week, and You know, I had a chest session, a shoulder session, a deadlift session, a back session, a bicep session. You know, just doing what is fun. No fucking squats. I hate squats. Squats are gay. Um, they're effective, obviously, to build huge legs, muscular legs, but I don't like squatting, so fuck it. But I plan on here doing in a couple hours another chest workout. What I'm doing, I'm not worrying about the weight because I'm not doing a lot of weight on the exercises now. I'm trying to go for more volume, gradually build up the volume every workout until I'm doing like an hour and a half long workouts with a good amount of volume, right? And what I'm doing is starting with flat bench press and keep adding another incline. Keep inclining the bench gradually at every level and try to do a few sets at each level until I'm at the highest incline, right? And I know the other chest workout I did 3 sets of flat and then 2 sets on the first incline. And the second set, I only got 5 reps instead of 10. And I was like, well, that's not acceptable. I got to stop, right? So I'm gauging it by once my strength starts dropping off dramatically, I stop. You know, it's just the way I want to do it. I want to prevent discouragement, but I didn't lift for a few days, which is fine, you know. As long as I'm getting a few sessions in a week, I'm happy. But, you know, I only lifted a few times last week, and that was the first time in a couple months. So, so that covers the strength training. Now, arm wrestling, I don't know, buddy that I got a ride with one day. He promised to pick me up and drive me home every day from practice, and I hassled him for 2 weeks about picking me up to bring me to practice, and he kept saying he couldn't because he wasn't going himself because he had bruising from the competition he was at. So I stopped hassling him because I didn't want to be a pain in the ass, and I never heard from him again. And that was like 2 months ago. Never fucking heard from him again. He's probably got some low key issue with me. I think what it is because I called him out in the vehicle. Basically called him out on his bullshit because he was giving me bullshit and I called him out on it. And I don't think he liked it. I think he had a meltdown because of it, couldn't handle it. So, people don't like being called out. I know, like, I want to be called out. If I'm saying something that's incorrect, I want to be corrected, right? But people, when they're saying shit that is stupid or nonsense, they don't like being corrected, you know? They don't like being called out. People don't like being put in their place. That's all it is. But that's the arm wrestling. Now, I've been drinking a lot of these, the old rock stars. I have tried some like other ones like Celsius, but these rock stars I can get at the dollar store, $2.25 a can. So I'll drink 2 or 3 a day, and you know, rather than drink pre-workout because the pre-workout I find doesn't do anything. Well, it does something, but I might as well just drink an energy drink, right? The pre-workout's probably worse for me than an energy drink, and it's more expensive. So I'll go with energy drinks because I was using pre-workout as an energy drink or in place of coffee to wake me up, and it's too expensive because it's literally like $1 a serving, and I would take like 2 servings at a time and twice a day, and you know, it's cheaper just to drink energy drinks. And the energy drinks actually have like added vitamins and minerals, whereas pre-workout does not. The only bonus of pre-workout, it has stuff like nitric oxide stuff to produce nitric oxide in your body for opening the blood vessels, right? But what I found, like, it don't matter. You know, I'm not hardcore into lifting anymore. I'd like to get there again one day, but, you know, I find when I'm inactive in my daily life, I'm always inactive. Whereas when I had an active job, I wanted to be active away from work as well. Like, when I had a job where I was sitting on my ass at a computer taking phone calls from customers, when I was done work, I wanted to sit in the chair even more and just play games. Whereas when I was active, like working for a moving company or something like that, away from work, I wanted to be active as well and lift weights and go for walks and all this exercise. So, you know, I understand the appeal of something that an easy job, but things rarely work out the way you plan them to, right? Because I was thinking, have an easy job, then I have more energy to lift weights in my spare time, and that did not work the way I thought it would. Did not work at all. But as you see, my appearance has improved in the past 6 months or so. It has diminished a little bit. Like, I don't look as good as I did a couple months ago. And that's because of the 10 pounds I put back on. Plus, I haven't been lifting, haven't been eating properly, haven't been getting sun. But we'll get back on track again, boyos. Um, I had some chicken and potatoes, carrot, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and sausage um, just a few minutes ago, 20 minutes ago or so. And that's going to fuel me for my workout here in a couple hours. But dieting's hard, and I'm thinking of Ozempic just to curb the hunger cravings and make me eat less so I can drop off the weight. If I can get a doctor to sign off saying that it's necessary for my health, I can get it covered by my medical plan. If a doctor won't do that, I don't think it would be covered because I think the logic behind it is just control yourself and stop being a fat ass and eating so much and gorging on food. Self control is the biggest thing when it comes to dieting, right? And that's probably the logic. It's like Ozempic is not necessary. It's just a band aid to, medicate you into thinking that you don't need more food. And just don't be a fat ass. Don't be weak willed. But that only takes you so far, right? And some people don't have the willpower of other people. And my willpower with certain things is good, but certain other things is not good. Like, obviously, I'm a hardcore cigarette addict. I smoke like 60 cigarettes a day. But a lot of you boyos already knew that. And this video I'm going to post into a new thread, a new mega thread, um, in the main forum, so you boyos can actually see it. Because I did have requests from like Get Her Done to post my mega thread in the main forum. So I will do that. What else to go over? Magic. I went back to playing Magic full time on my computer, Magic Arena. I generally play like 8 hours a day. Yep, 8 hours a day or so. Maybe not quite 8 hours, like 6, 7, 8 hours. 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, right around there, 5 to 8 hours. And I've been still going to my local game store to play cards, and I did get first place last time. 6 people only showed up, including me. So a first place win beating 5 other people is not huge, but a win is a win, right? And it's something. Like, I don't expect to win every time, but I would expect to win at bigger events than 6 people. But that hasn't happened in a while. All I got for winnings was 3 packs of cards, and that basically paid for the entry fee, and that's it. So it doesn't pay to participate in smaller events like that. Your chances of winning increase the less people there are, and that's about it. But what else to talk about? Oh, Temu. Um, yeah, I'm a Temu scam artist. I'll get orders come in the mail, and I'll report it and say that I never received them just so I can get a refund so I can buy more shit. Huh. Uh, I make it sound worse than it is because what happened was I had an order the other day, went to my mother's, and the uh, the courier, whoever it was, probably some Indian, logged it in the system as they failed to deliver the package, and email the company about picking the package up. But they did deliver it, so I don't understand why they put it in the system as failed to deliver and to email them about picking the package up. So I messaged customer service on the app and I said, "Where's my package?" And they immediately gave me a refund, right? because they don't know that the package was delivered. They go by what's in the system, just like I was looking at. And it said failed to deliver the package, pick the package up, email them for, you know, a time when to pick the package up, whatever. So I'll take a $70 refund and free items, you know. But I do that. I capitalize on the courier's idiotic mistakes, and I had a large item, quite a large item, like a 3 foot long box. The courier dropped it off at my mother's and took a picture. And in the picture, it did not show the box. It showed the front door, and it didn't show any box or anything. And the package wasn't there. So, you know, I reported it and said I never got the package and got a refund. And it said, "Are you sure you want to? The courier has, you know, picture proof that they delivered it." And like, no, they fucking don't. I don't see nothing in that picture except the front door. But the couriers, I've noticed, they have so many Indian couriers. The Indians are fucking taking over. You go to Tim Hortons, you go to fucking Dairy Queen, you go to McDonald's. It's all fucking Indians. Indians everywhere. And I don't really blame the economy because most white people don't even want to work now since COVID because they were getting all that free CERB money, getting more than they were getting working full time at somewhere like McDonald's. So I don't blame the white people for not wanting to work, right? I got the same way. I got lazy because I was getting 2,000 a month on the CERB, and I had never made before in my life 2,000 a month at a minimum wage job ever. So, you know, I could sit on my ass at home, make more money than I could working a fucking full time minimum wage job. And full time minimum wage jobs are bullshit. It's always bullshit shit you have to do. And you get no special recognition if you're the hardest worker. You might get your boss say to you one day, you know, you're doing a good job. That's about it. Like, I don't care about you telling me that. Give me more money. But life is brutal, boyos. And I know most of you are multimillionaires and don't have problems like me, don't have problems with money, right? But I think that's bullshit. And I think the majority of you are welfare bums like me, or brokies, or, you know, at the best, probably tradies making like 50,000 a year or something. Um, but I mean, it's possible a lot of you guys are making huge money because I have friends online that claim to be what they are and say that they make like 100 grand a year, and to you guys, that's poor people money. Like 8 years on welfare, I'd get $100,000, right? I'm not a rich man and never will be. But I notice now that I make less money, I actually have more money than I ever did when I was working. When I worked, it felt like I never had money. I'd get a paycheck and bang, it would be gone the next day. But I place so many orders on Temu. I've placed like almost 200 orders in the time that I've been using the app, and almost 200 orders is quite a bit. That's crazy. I'll have orders literally showing up every day between 5 accounts that I have. And the majority of them, you look at how much they cost me, and it's zero. $0 for the order. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 orders, zero. And I've been reselling shit that I get off Temu. I average about 2 customers a week, and a lot of the customers will buy uh, multiple items. I've been buying magic supplies mostly and reselling them. You know, deck boxes, storage boxes, card sleeves, binders, play mats, play mat tubes, stuff like that. And it all sells really well. And I'll get $40 to $100 a customer generally, sometimes more, sometimes less. Like I had one customer pick up 2 packs of card sleeves for $20, and like that's hardly worth my time. But you know, if the customer comes back and buys more stuff, then it was worth it. I'm surprised my teeth look so white. I never brush them. I haven't brushed my teeth in like 6 months. But I have one more rotten tooth that needs to come out. I've had 3 pulled out already in the past 3 years, and I have one left that needs to come out, and then my teeth are probably good for another 20 to 30 years till I'm an old man, and then I might have to look into getting all my teeth pulled out. But let's hope it doesn't get to that point. Let's hope they don't all rot out. It's just the ones I had problems with when I was a kid. I had four teeth, the same four that I've had pulled out. They had really bad cavities, so the dentist, bored out the cavity and put fillings in, and the fillings all fell out the next day. And it was all four of those teeth that rotted out, which no surprise. And my parents, being the way they were, obviously they're not going to bring me back to the dentist because the dentist costs money after the age of 12. And the way my parents were, they were cheap and they wouldn't pay for stuff like that. So I went without a dentist after 12 years old. And it wasn't up until the past few years that I actually started seeing a dentist, right? And the dentist actually said my teeth aren't that bad compared to some people. So that's good. But yeah, boyos, 20-minute video. Not sure what else to say. I covered pretty much everything. Um, Not sure really what else to say. So I'm still planning on getting out of here, getting out of my sister's place, and getting my own place next summer. It might take longer than that. I don't want to be here for 3 more years, just because I need my own place. I need my peace and solitude. Nobody bothers me here, but I'd like to have the run of the whole place to myself, alone. And yeah. But boyos, that's all I got to say today. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and peace out.